Hello everyone. Today's stretch is going to use a chair. So grab any old chair, pause this if you need to go grab it. You want it to be sturdy, so no wheels, nothing wobbly. A typical folding chair is great, a dining room chair, any type of sturdy four-legged chair. So let's start sitting. I want just your sit bones on that chair. So we're not sitting down comfortably. I'll turn sideways so you can see. I just have my butt bones right on the chair. My ankles are stacked, my heels are stacked right underneath my knees. So that's going to give me this nice stable surface here. And we're sitting up nice and tall in the spine. So we're not slouched into the chair. Sitting up nice and tall. So that means belly in, shoulders back and down, collarbone spread, ears stacked over the shoulders. My shoulders stacked right over my hips. Deep inhale. Exhale. Feel your body in this position, this unknown position on a chair. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now I want you to tuck that chin into the chest. Move that chin from side to side like you're scratching it on your shirt. Find stillness and center. Bring the head back on top of the spine. Go ahead and drop that right ear to the right shoulder, keeping that posture in that spine. Deep breath. Think of that left shoulder dropping down. Bring that head on top of your spine. Over to the other side. Deep breath. Pull that shoulder down. Bring the head back to center. Roll those shoulders back for me. Now I want you to walk your feet out a couple inches past your knees. So it's very minimal different. I'll stay sideways so you can see here. We started here. We're going to walk our feet out just a little bit. Our knees are not together. They're in line with our hips or a teeny bit wider. We're going to tuck the chin into the chest. And we're going to roll down through the spine one vertebra at a time. You can use your hands, your forearms on your thighs. Go as low as you can go. Make sure you feel safe and secure on your chair. That's also why our feet are out a little bit more for balance. Deep breath into these hips. Let the belly just hang in between the legs. Let the arms drop to the floor or to your ankles, or keep them on your knees if you need that extra support, or even hold on to the chair. Deep breath. And then pull that low belly in, pull it in, roll up through the spine one vertebrae at a time. Come to a tall seated position. Let's try that again. Chin into the chest. Roll down one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Deep breath. Hang heavy. Nod the head yes if you can. Shake it no. Pull that low belly in, suck it in, roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back. Extend, first walk your heels in just a touch back underneath those knees so we got that nice right angle. I want you to extend that right leg out in front of you. So your heel is touching the ground, your leg is nice and straight, you're sitting nice and tall in your chair, long spine. And then this leg is going to be your support system. So I want you to hold onto your chair, hold on, press onto this bent knee as you just hinge your body forward. We're not rounding, we're just leaning from the pelvis forward, and you're going to feel a nice stretch under this hamstring. Sometimes that muscle hits the edge of the chair and you kind of get a little bit of a nerve sensation. If that's the case, just move your leg around and adjust your sit bone and lean forward again. Or you can just simply put a towel or a cushion there if you need. But it's hitting the top of that attachment site of the hamstring muscle, so that's what you're feeling there. The trick here is to keep the toes pointed up to the ceiling so you really get a stretch starting even in the calf. Hold here. And then bring the body up first and then bend the leg. Switch legs. Left leg out in front, toes up to the ceiling, sitting up nice and tall. Support system on that thigh, hinge the body forward, hold on to the chair. Deep breath in the back of the leg. And bring the body back up. And pull that leg in. Now I want you to open your legs nice and wide. So just open them out as wide as you can. I want you to sit on the chair how you were told never to sit on a chair. Sitting up nice and tall, legs out at a diagonal. Just rest your hands on your thighs. Deep breath in through the nose. Close your eyes a moment. Exhale. It's a powerful position, but also a very vulnerable position. So just keep your eyes closed and get accustomed to this open-legged, wide position, standing nice and tall on those hip butt bones. Inhale, exhale. Good. If you feel exceptionally uneasy, you can scoot your heels out a touch for extra balance, okay? But otherwise, I'd like to try to keep the heels stacked under the knees as much as possible. We're gonna take our right elbow down to that right thigh and just lean like you're saying hey to someone, right? And then reach that left arm up overhead and feel a nice side stretch through that side body. Now you can press into this right thigh and twist open up, which is what I really want you to do. So I'm pressing into my thigh to twist open my chest up to the ceiling. And then bring the body back to center. Let's switch sides. So bring that left forearm to that thigh. Get nice and comfy, feel nice and stable. Right arm up overhead. Nice side stretch. Press into that left thigh to twist open. Good. Bring the body back to center. Good. Let's roll those shoulders back. Let's roll them forward. And let's go over to the left again. Over to the right again. Left arm up. Twist it. Press, press, press into that right thigh. Come back to center. Switch sides over to the left. Twist into that left thigh. Twist open. Right arm overhead. Good. Come back to center. Let's bring those knees back together. So back to parallel. Sitting up nice and tall on those sit bones. Give your butt a little wiggle. Feel those butt bones rooted in. Good. I want you to take your right hand, try to reach at any point behind the chair, okay? Any point, reach as much as you can. You'll take your left hand to the outer edge of this right leg, and you're gonna inhale, sit up nice and tall, like a piece of string is attached to the top of your head. And then exhale, you're gonna slightly twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist, like you're parallel parking. Inhale, lift. Twist, last one, lift, and twist. Good, go to the other side. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. We're not trying to crank or crack anything here. We're just using the chair as a little leverage. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Last one, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, twist. Come back to center. Wiggle that body side to side. Tuck that chin into the chest. Let's roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Deep breath in those shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades slide right and left. And exhale, suck that belly and roll up through the spine. Squeeze those glutes. Think of hooking those sit bones onto that chair. Bring the body up nice and tall. Let's bring our chair out in front of us. I'm going to face sideways for you guys so you can see. You're going to stand behind the chair. Let's inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Let's place our hands on the chair, and then we're going to walk our feet back as far as we can go to create that flat back, but we have the support of the chair. So you can hold on to the chair, you can rest your forearms on the chair, let the head go down. Feel that stretch in your armpits. You can bend your knees even if that feels good. But that low belly is pulled in, it's not hanging out, so pull that in. That supports your low back. So we're just really focusing on getting a nice upper body stretch here and hamstrings. So backs of legs, hamstrings, and upper body like armpits, shoulders. Deep breath. Good, and then bring the body back up, walking up to your chair. Spread the feet a little to the outside of the base of the chair. So my toes are on the outside of the legs of the chair. I'm standing behind the chair. I'm going to reach my left arm up. Right arm up. Teaching reverse, guys, sorry. Right arm up, lean over to the left. Deep breath. Use the chair for balance if you need to. Bring the body up. Switch hands. Left arm up, lean over to the right. Bring the body up. This is a fun one, but also a tricky one. Now I want you to walk in closer so your thighs are touching the top of the chair. And we're gonna still do our flat back, but we're gonna go over the chair and reach towards the base of the chair. Nothing needs to touch the chair. If it does, it's okay. If you have one of those like high back dining room chairs, this is probably not gonna work, so you can skip this or try it on your own and reach for the top of the chair like we did. But you're just gonna try to place your arms on the base of the chair. You're gonna round to the spine, cat-cow. So you're gonna tuck that chin, round to the spine, press the chair away. And then exhale, you're gonna arch the back. So maybe your low belly hits the top of the chair now. Sticking the booty out, lifting the chest, really pressing. And then curve one vertebrae at a time. Think one piece at a time. Even if it doesn't look it or feel it, if you think it, it will eventually start to happen. One at a time. Arching up, curving through. And one more round. Arch through. Press up, find a neutral spine, so my belly's pressed in, my shoulders are strong, my head is looking about a foot in front of the chair, and then we're gonna do shoulder shrugs. So we've done this before. We're just gonna drop the chest, squeeze a pencil behind our shoulder blades. My arms stay straight. Then I'm gonna press the chest away, and the pencil rolls off to the side, my shoulder blades go side to side. So just arms stay straight. Drop the chest, squeeze that pencil, getting mobility in our shoulders, press away, drop the pencil. Let's do that again. Down and press. Good. Walk the body back up. Let's bring the chair back in front. Let's go ahead and sit onto our chair again. Let's go back into that wide-legged position. So legs out at a diagonal. Make sure those sit bones are rooted into that chair, latched onto the edge, tall spine. Let's extend that right leg out at a diagonal, toes up to the ceiling. So we did this completely parallel, now we're gonna go diagonal. Make sure this is a little bit trickier because I feel like we start to go off the edge of the chair a little bit because the legs are open. So hold on to your chair, make sure this leg is nice and strong. All we're gonna do is hinge forward slightly so we get a nice stretch in this extended leg. And then you can turn the body over. Move the body how you need to feel that stretch. Good, and then bring the body up. Let's switch legs. Same thing, this is a chance for you to explore how moving your body in different positions, you're gonna feel a different stretch. But first, let's make sure we're safe and steady. Supporting leg, lean forward, hold on to the chair, find your balance, you feel good, you're not struggling. And then you can start to play with, ooh, does it feel better if I turn my body this way? And hold. Turn my body this way, hold. Deep breaths. And pull the body up. Let's bring those knees back to parallel. Let's do the straight out leg one. So adjust yourself on your chair if you need to. Reach that right leg out in front. Hinge the body forward. Deep breath into the back of that leg. Bring the body up. Now take this right leg, cross that ankle over that left knee. So we're sitting up. Now some of you might not look like this. You might be up here. It's okay. Hang out here. You might just sit here and feel that stretch in that right butt. And that's fine. If you need more of a stretch, you lean your body over. Kind of like the thinking man. Lean over, deep breath. This is your supporting leg, so at the more right angle it is, the more supportive it is. Sometimes your malleolus, the bony ankle bones, dig into your legs, so you might have to cross it over a little bit or grab a towel or something. Deep breath. Bring the body up, undo that leg. Let's reach that left leg out in front. Last hamstring stretch. Deep breath, hinging the body over. Pull the body up. Let's cross this left ankle over that right. Notice how one side is probably different than the other. Sitting up nice and tall. Hinge the body over. For me, this side is much tighter. So deep breath, hang out here. And the great thing about doing all of these stretches in a chair is that you literally have no excuse to not stretch. It's not a space thing. It's not, I'm at work all the time, I can't do it. You can do it. Do it on your lunch break. Do a couple of these stretches while you're sitting in your chair. Deep breath. Once you get used to these stretches, you'll find yourself doing them all the time. Bring that body up, undo that leg. Lift those heels off the ground a few times. Find stillness. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Exhale. Arms down. 15-minute chair stretch.